Portable has been in the news for two different reasons this week.
This is my story.
First off, he had people walk out on him at a concert, the Deadbeat concert in conference in Abuja.
I wish Okwe was here. Let me eye him.
So that's one thing on the entertainment front. On the other case, he had his second baby. I think he's got three baby mamas, three wives or baby mamas. I don't know.
Okay, I think he had two wives and one baby mama.
Yeah. So his second baby mama came out on social media to expose the fact that he is being a deadbeat dad. And that he's not paying, there's no child support in Nigeria, but he's not paying for the upkeep of his son. She put up posts on social media. He put up, you know, responses.
Responded.
You can see the level of their relationship. You can see the level of their relationship and how, you know, that could have come about. You get what I'm saying, yeah? Yeah, it was rather brash. I'm reluctant to talk about this because I
am very sorry. At this point, I'm blaming the woman.
Okay, why would you say so? No, let me just give a background story. So she's saying that he hasn't for the past 5 months given anything to the upkeep of his son, whom she had, I think, sometime this year, which a lot of people celebrated. He was excited about the son. In his post, he told that she was a pro. And kind of like inferred that why should I be expending that much? After all, it was on that basis that we got together. And she's like, hey, whatever it is, it's your son. You know, pay for the upkeep of your son. That's all I'm asking for. Words were exchanged, not to each other, but to the general public. I did not expect any better from both of them, seeing, you know what I mean. I don't want to say too much. But I'm irritated by the expressions that they both put out there. I don't think it should be celebrated. I don't really want to discuss about it, but it's out there and we have to talk about it.
So I said I'm going to blame the woman. It's that simple. You can never force a man who's not ready to be a father for your child to take responsibility for the child.
Why would you say that?
We've seen men walk out on their families that they know that this are my offspring, these are my children, but they walk out. And then you look at someone like Portable, who is very notorious for being erratic and doing all sorts of things.
You expect him to be responsible.
You don't expect him to be responsible for something
that happened by the wayside,
that he's not even ready to accept. So our coming out to cry foul, for me, it's a bit funny because we have Portable and this lady in this case, but it happens even with everyday people, whereby a lady will think by getting pregnant she can trap a guy and get him into marriage.
Wow. So do you think that was her intention?
A lot of women do it. They get pregnant for men.
Do you think that was her intention?
It is possible.
If I would trap person as Portable, I would trap.
No. So Portable, however people might want to say him, is successful. He's making money. He's out there. According to the pedigree of this kind of... Okay.
Careful now.
According to, the pro, you understand? That would have been a catch. That would have been, okay, you know what? I don't want to do this forever. This guy has come into my space.
Let me use this
opportunity and give him a child. That most likely will be his child, but that's not the issue here. The issue is that was he ever responsible or ready to take that child?
He wasn't.
Exactly.
See, here's the funny thing. It surprises me that, I'm not trying to say anything about the caliber of the individuals, but if you study Portable in any shape or form, you can already tell he's a deadbeat human being.
Ooh. Oh, I must warn you guys before you say anything more, what's it called? We're intending to have him on the show once.
On the show? No, I'm not a fan, and I don't have to be. But I'm just saying, if you study him and his lifestyle and his personality and the things that he stands for, the things that he puts out there, do you understand? And that is the person you chose to have a kid with, and then you're surprised
that he's not responsible for the kid.
Is acting the way he normally behaves.
Like, exactly. What's the surprise?
So what's the shock? So that's what I'm saying. I'm wondering why you're shocked. It's not as if you went to some, you met some priest, and all of a sudden the priest is acting like a demon. Yeah, no, exactly. You met a demon, and you're surprised that the demon is acting like demonic. You get where I'm coming from? That's my concern. Do you understand?
What else do you expect from? I mean, you saw her expressions. You saw what she was, how she spoke.
Now, here's the thing. Let's not even talk about her way of life and his own standards.
Which is suggested by Portable. We don't really know about
his way of life or her way of life. At the end of the day, the major thing is, okay, you've had a child with this person, so you expect some responsibility from this person. But taking a look at how the person is, you shouldn't be surprised. Auntie, you need to get in another lane and start thinking of life without this person. Exactly. Like you said, child support is not something that's enforced here. So if the guy never shows up, he would never show up.
Yeah, nobody's gonna
the guy can actually forget that he has a kid with you, because when they're going down this road, you can tell there are more kids on the line. Exactly. There are more women that are going to fall victim to these things. Exactly. So it's just about be wise.
Let's talk about timeline here. Let's talk about Portable's timeline. Deck, what do you think his timeline is when it comes to fame? Do you think he's going to be the next fella, or it's going to end in the next 2 or 3 years?
So you see,
how's this going to affect his family life and everything that's happening now?
So what you must understand about Portable is he's someone I really like. And again, wait,
no,
wait,
like,
you're
I
like him as a person.
Listen,
right? Now the thing is this: I may not be a fan, but I like, his jovial personality and all of that. You see, what we don't understand is people like Portable are usually the kind of people that actually stay longer than we expect in the industry. Some people say that he constitutes nuisance.
The NBA thought so.
But that nuisance was invited to the NBA. That nuisance will shake any party, will shake any concert.
He's recognized.
Will shake. Look. There are certain artists in Nigeria that would go to a particular place and would not be recognized the way Portable will be recognized.
Exactly.
You see, what you must understand about Portable is that some of these things that he does is actually a feature of marketing.
Yeah, it is marketing. He should be studied in university.
So you must understand. So you see, okay, so let's talk about the fella. Fela Anikulapo Kuti was considered a nuisance.
True.
I know somebody, one of the elites in Nigeria, who said back in the day, right, we used to consider fella, why would I go to that nuisance show? Like, what? He's just making noise and constituting nuisance all over the place. That's what they thought.
Now he's a movement.
All right? Now he's a legend. We can never talk about music in Nigeria without talking about fella.
Yeah.
All right? Now, somebody talked about something that related to Burna Boy and said that why are we talking about Burna Boy as an artist? He has not done anything that has moved anything in Africa. And I kept quiet. You'd be surprised that people like Portable will begin to make moves that will affect the society, and their names will be etched on the soils of times. That's the truth.
How much did they pay this guy?
I like that reaction.
I love that reaction.
That's the truth.
They paid this guy.
That's the word, though. That's the word, though.
I'm being totally honest. See, let me tell you something. I'm just saying this right now because I don't know this guy. I don't know where he's from.
I love the hype. I love the hype.
I'm gonna put a pin in that. We're gonna come back to it at the end of the show because we have a main topic to talk about, and we're almost out of time. Let's take a quick break. When we come back, we're gonna be talking about our main topic. Question is, why do men lie and women use makeup? We'll be back.
Like the lights.
You always take the bill on the first date, second date, and third date. Bro code.
Ward 6. Do you know how many Ward 6 can dance? People go out to junkies to learn how to dance.
Some very important gems were shared here on the show. While you guys weren't on, we apologize. Gang, I wish we could go back and have your rants up on air. But you said something very important. One gang said about the difference between Fela Kuti and Portable was Fela was educated. Fela can read music.
No, please, let's not disrespect Fela, please.
No, we're not. So we're not even going to compare.
So you can't be comparing.
We're not going to compare. I was trying to mention that gang said something very interesting. That this was a very highly educated man from a very highly educated family, and you cannot compare him with Portable.
So
because we're talking about Portable as a movement himself.
So somebody
for a
talked about
community.
Somebody defined what literacy is from illiteracy. You do know that an illiterate is not someone who is not just someone who didn't go to school.
Of course not.
Right?
Somebody who can't use that education.
You do know that people who went to technical colleges are educated, are literate.
Yeah. Definitely.
You see, English is not literacy.
It's not, no.
Of course.
You have artisans who are bricklayers, who are...
Imafidon, I'm sorry,
they're
I cannot
educated in
let
those
you
fields.
continue.
Do you
because
understand what I'm saying?
we have a main topic, but this is something we have to talk about extensively
time,
after. Yeah,
Thank you.
an
I
entire
couldn't give
show.
Portable that much
Let's not
time.
give him that much time, please.